Hey guys, welcome to my December 2014 Q&A video. As you can probably guess, this is the final Q&A video of 2014. If that couldn't be more obvious, especially since we're posting this on New Year's Eve, for crying out loud. So, anyways, I'd like to thank you guys for supporting this Q&A series because it's been a lot of fun, making these videos because it helps you guys get to know me a bit more, the kind of person that I'm like, what my preferences are and whatnot. And I hope you find them to be positive and whatnot, but you know what? It's okay if there are flaws because everyone has flaws, And I'm not one to talk, just saying. Not that I've done anything horrendously bad, but, everyone has flaws. That's all it comes down to. Nobody's perfect. But anyways, let's not delay any further. First of all, Happy New Year, y'all. That's all I can say because obviously, since this is going up on New Year's Eve, it's probably gonna be the last video of 2014 on this channel. So again, Happy New Year's, everyone, and I will see you guys in. Well, actually, I should say that at the end of the video, not here. But anyways, let's get on with the questions. The first question, I actually misunderstood this in the fall Q&A video, and I apologize to the person who asked the question. This person is Curtis Reed, and he asked me, what was the first game you ever played? For some reason, when I read that question in the fall Q&A video, I read it as what was the best game you played. That was probably one of my stupidest moments ever, but anyways, I'm going to correct myself now and answer that question instead. The first game I ever played, it's a huge mystery. All I know is that it had to be a Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64 game. That's all I know. And me and my brother do have a very limited library of Super Nintendo and 64 games from the past. So it had to be... if I had to make a guess, if it was an N64 game, it would probably be Super Mario 64. Or Donkey Kong 60. It's a huge mystery. All I can say is just that. And there's just so many possibilities. I mean, like, we got plenty of it. We got about 10 or so N64 games and about 10 Super Nintendo games on the consoles themselves. I have more on the Virtual Console, but it's really hard. But it's one of the really popular. It could have been Super Mario World too. Like, I honestly don't know. I tried asking my mom because I'm pretty sure she was around when I played my first video game, but it's a mystery to this very day, and it's one that I unfortunately cannot answer. I really wish I knew what the very first video game I ever played was. All I know is that it had to be on Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64, but what I can tell you is this. The first game that I ever... what I do know is the first game I ever, quote-unquote, attempted to play through was Luigi's Mansion on GameCube. Not the first game I ever played, but the first game I actually tried to play through. Because beforehand it was just just trying the games out and stuff like that when I first started out. But basically, Luigi's Mansion is the first game I fully, attempted to play, play hardcore, but that's basically one way to put it. And this was around the time the GameCube actually came out, the time when it was new. Like, at best, it was probably 2 or 3 months old at the time. So, but that's just my thoughts. So, anyways, I spent enough time on that question. All right, moving on. Monkey001 asks, he actually asked 4 questions. And his first one is, do you play Borderlands? I've honestly never heard of that. I'm really sorry, but I've never heard of Borderlands, so I'm going to say no for that. His second question is, why did you name your channel MultiClassicgamer? I love this question, because there's actually a story behind it. Believe it or not, it's not really all that obvious. So here's this whole story on the name of my channel, MultiClassicgamer. It started on November 25th, 2009, the day I made this account. Now, my first idea for a channel name was just Classic Gamer. It was originally going to be just Classic Gamer. But then YouTube told me, and of course I have to expect this because there's going to be plenty of classic gamers on YouTube, but YouTube told me that the name was already taken, and they offered suggestions. And one of those suggestions was MultiClassicgamer. They capitalized the M and the C for multi and classic, but they did not capitalize the G, and I just went with that. So there you guys have it. That's how I got the name MultiClassicgamer. YouTube suggested it to me when I tried simply Classic Gamer. So that's the whole story around it. Okay. And the third question is, do you love SpongeBob series on TV or SpongeBob movie? I'm going to say both. I don't exactly love the SpongeBob series of today, but pre-movie SpongeBob, yes, I loved that show a lot. I love it very much. And I loved the SpongeBob movie. I'm pretty sure you can love both at the same time, and I love both. And as for my second movie, we'll get into that in a later question because someone actually... actually... In his fourth question... it actually has to do with the movie. His fourth question is, are you excited for SpongeBob Alvar movie coming out in 2015 February? And actually, this question was also asked, like, someone asked a similar question, like, two people asked the same question, like, what my thoughts were on the SpongeBob movie, like, what I think about and whatnot, and this was asked by two people. It was asked by both Monkey01 and someone who goes by the name Mysterious Idiot. And, okay, so I made a vlog back on, this is on my vlog channel, not this channel. Mr. MCG Live is the name of the channel. It's actually, by the way, the link to it is in the description, and it's my August 8th. No, not August 8th, no. Was it August 8th? Yeah, it was my August, no. Okay, that was when I reviewed it with my friends, but my actual thoughts on the movie were, let's see. So the vlog where I gave my thoughts on the SpongeBob Movie 2 was my July 31st, 2014 vlog. And I will link to that video in the description just because I don't want people to have to feel to go through my vlog channel just to see it. But that video explains my feelings and thoughts on the movie based off the first trailer that I saw, which was on that day. So my thoughts have not changed at all since that vlog I made. So if you want my thoughts on it, go watch that video. But what it comes down to is basically I'm excited and I'm going to see it out of curiosity to see if it's good or bad. If it's good, well, it's good. If it's bad, well, we still have the first movie that was decent. So, but either way, we know the show is definitely not the same as it was. So it's a huge mystery to me if it's going to be good or not. A trailer obviously doesn't give it justice and doesn't tell you whether a movie's going to be good or not. So, just bear that in mind. And in the August 8th vlog, I had I showed it to two of my friends, and they gave their thoughts on it. So if you want to hear other people's opinions on it, the opinions of two other people as well, if you want to, go for the August 8th vlog. I'll link that too, just for sake of it. But anyways, yeah, that should answer both those questions for both those people. Now, the next 4 questions are from J-Man Gaming. He says, 1, have you ever played any of the Animal Crossing games? If so, when are you going to do an LP for Animal Crossing New Leaf? The thing about Animal Crossing New Leaf is, okay, first of all, I never played an Animal Crossing game. I've heard great things about it, so I'm not judging. I'm not saying I'm not playing it because I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. I'm just saying that, it's just one of those things I haven't tried out before. And so, I'd probably do it, if I was, really bored and, had a lot of free time. But as it stands right now, I'm a pretty busy person the majority of the time. So, it's hard to find time to try out new games that I already, don't play. Because the thing is that I could get, really addicted to them. And, I don't know. It's just something that I constantly worry about. But, while I never played them before, I can believe people, that say that, it's really good. So I'm definitely going to try it out eventually and probably get around to doing a Let's Play of one of them. But the thing is that, from what I've heard, these are endless games. They don't really have an end to them. So, but But that's what I've heard. And especially, another thing with Animal Crossing New Leaf is that it's a 3DS game. And I currently do not have any technology that could permit me to do 3DS Let's Plays. That's another issue that I'm going to have to resolve first before I can do any 3DS game Let's Plays. So, unfortunately, Animal Crossing New Leaf is not looking realistic right now. So, just letting you guys know. Okay, moving on to the second question. Are you going to do a PS4 or Xbox One game for an LP at some time in your life? Any game for either of the systems? Yes, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. On Xbox One, I guess. But the thing is that that's pretty much the only game I want to play on the Xbox One, so it doesn't really justify getting the whole console just for that. So, first of all, I'm going to wait until more games for the Xbox One come out, and if I find more games I want to play, then I'll get an Xbox One. Try it out, I never bought an Xbox 360, but I used to live with people who did have an Xbox 360. So it's not like I'm, blinded, but, because I have, tried out, Xbox 360 and stuff, and I have friends who have Xbox 360, so, but I never actually owned an Xbox system that's my own my entire life, is what I'm saying. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to eventually get an Xbox One and do Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. So that's basically the plan. His third question is, what type of holiday do you celebrate, like Christmas or Hanukkah? I celebrate Christmas. Despite the fact I'm not really a full-fledged Christian. I'm kind of agnostic, I'm kind of, meh. I don't really practice religion much, but I do celebrate Christmas because, it's just, I don't know. It's just a family tradition. It's something I do with my family, so, and I respect that, so. And plus, Christmas, I just like Christmas because, for one, I get that time off from school for a reason, so I should spend it with my family, so that's one of the reasons why I really, really like Christmas. But I don't have anything against Hanukkah, if anyone's, if there are people out there who celebrate Hanukkah, sweet. I'd like to try it. I would probably try it out sometime, actually. But I'm not Jewish. But then again, that's not really a reason not to celebrate Hanukkah. Just give it a try. I don't know. So, his fourth question is, if you had to choose between Squidward or Mr. Krabs to be your best friend, who would it be and why? I'm going to go with Squidward because chances are he probably wouldn't be stealing money from me. I don't know. I feel like if Mr. Krabs did become my friend, it would be because of the size of my wallet. Just a thought, I mean, probably, I would imagine, being friends with Mr. Krabs is probably like having a gold digger as a girlfriend. I don't know. Just a thought. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go with Squidward. I would go with someone who is overly pessimistic on life, I guess, than someone who's just going to take money from me for, just because they value money over me. So, I don't know. That's just my thought on it. Next question comes from Beamon98, and he asks, he says, favorite, least favorite modes, fighters, moves, or taunts from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Alright, let's start with favorite modes. I'm gonna say, because there was no adventure mode. Yeah, there was Smash Tour. No, for Smash Bros. For Wii U, it was Smash Tour, Classic Mode, and there was also Master Orders and Crazy Orders, but I'm going to go with Classic Mode because it's the one I've had the most experience with, and it's the one that I just like the most. I'm not really into Smash Tour. I played it with my friends a couple times, and it's like, meh. That's basically how I feel about it. By the way, Smash Bros. Wii U is really awesome, but I kind of have to enjoy it considering I spent $112 total on the merchandise that came with it. Just saying, my amiibo, my hardcover guidebook and everything. Yeah, that all costed me $112, so I better enjoy that game, and enjoy it I do. Alright, and my least favorite mode for I don't really have a least favorite because I haven't really tried out Master Wars or Crazy Wars. I don't know, I'm just kind of unsure about it because I want to build up a lot of money before I try those things out. Because from what I heard, it's kind of like gambling, basically. Crazy Orders and Master Orders, so I don't know. So I don't really have a least favorite mode because I haven't tried all of them out yet. Even though I've had the game like since launch, since release date, but still, I don't know. It's just me. Okay, favorite and least favorite fighters. My favorite fighter will always be King Dedede. Obviously, it can't be my favorite for Melee and Smash 64, but for Brawl and Smash Bros for Wii U, King Dedede is definitely my favorite fighter. There's also Wario. I like playing as him. Kirby, I'm decent with him, but not that good. Bowser, I love Bowser, and there's actually this move that you can do with him that you can suicide and kill someone before you die because they're below you. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically it's Bowser's side B move. And in Brawl and Smash Bros for Wii U, it could potentially be a suicide move that assures you to kill the other fighter, but still, it's just insane. And I guess I also like the Duck Hunt character. I'm trying to get good with that character. I don't really have least favorite fighters either. Like, it's hard to have a least favorite fighter because I haven't really, tried out all of them to specifically find a least favorite and favorite. But King Dedede will always be my favorite. Least favorite moves. I'm not sure what you mean by moves because like every character has different moves, so that's even harder to find favorite and least favorite than the actual fighters themselves. But as far as moves goes, I would go with King Dedede's hammer because it's so OP. That thing is literally overpowered. It's very overpowered. Like, if you battle against someone who's playing as King Dedede and they use their hammer a lot, you can tell that hammer's pretty overpowered. And as far as taunts go, obviously my least favorite is Peach. I can definitely tell you that. The one where she goes, la 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 la. That's so annoying. I hate that. And I have a friend who overuses that so much just to be a jerk. And it's ridiculous. So, but my favorite taunt, I'm going to go with Kirby because I like the way he dances. With his taunts. Same goes for Yoshi. Yoshi's got pretty nice taunts too. They're mostly cute though, if anything. But yeah, those are my least favorite and favorite modes, fires, moves, and taunts for Smash Bros. Wii U. Alright, next up is Data007, and he asks, what NES games do you own? I'm actually going to grab those real quick. Okay. Well, I'm about to list all the NES cartridges that I own, and all these games work and are in good condition. And I do have more NES games on the Virtual Console, and I will try to list all of those, but I don't have my Virtual Console readily available, so I don't know exactly which ones I have. But as far as NES cartridges go, I have like around 10 games. So I have Dr. Mario, I have Donkey Kong 3, yes, that Donkey Kong 3, I have Kirby's Adventure, I have The Legend of Zelda, the gold cartridge, the original game, I have Pac-Man, I have... Okay, so I have the 2-in-1 Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt and the 3-in-1 Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt and World Class Track Meet cartridge. And I have Super Mario Bros. 2, the North America version, Super Mario Bros. 3, who doesn't have that, who owns an NES, and Tetris. So those are all the NES cartridges I own. And I also own various other NES games on the Virtual Console, such as Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr. I don't know if I have Donkey Kong Jr. Math or not. I might have it, but never play it. Let's see. I also have Yoshi. And let's see, what else is there? I think that's it. Yeah, as far as NES games, I think that's pretty much all I own. So that answers that question. All right, the next question is from Don's Bombs. Next 3 questions, actually. And we're at 20 minutes, so I should really hurry up here. You have stated that Battle for Bikini Bomb is your favorite SpongeBob game. So what is your second favorite SpongeBob game? Definitely the SpongeBob Movie game. And okay, so now I'm probably going to get a lot of questions in the comments asking me when I'm going to do a Let's Play the game. It's coming, guys. I'm just going to say that. There will be... I am going to do a Let's Play that game fairly soon. But the thing is that since a lot of people have asked me to do that game, I have a lot of high expectations here. So, and especially with how I handled Battle for Bikini Bomb, I will just say I'm planning on handling the SpongeBob Movie game the exact same way I handled Battle for Bikini Bottom, except in a slightly different way because I want to treat it also like it's a movie, like the Let's Play is a movie sort of. But not exactly. That doesn't exactly mean it's gonna be long parts. No, there's still gonna be 15-minute episodes, just like Battle for Bikini Bottom. But I basically want to treat the Let's Play that game the same way I treated Battle for Bikini Bottom Let's Play. So there will be very similar aspects to Let's Play in that game for me as there will be in Battle for Bikini Bottom. With that being said, it's going to take a lot of work. Maybe slightly less since the game's a little shorter than Battle for Bikini Bottom. At least I think it is, if I remember correctly. But the point is, the Let's Play is coming. I can promise you guys that. And one thing I can also promise is that I'm going to start within this next year. That's my New Year's resolution to you guys, is to do a Let's Play as the SpongeBob SquarePants movie sometime this year. Alright, that's the one resolution I'm going to give, because otherwise I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to keep it. Alright, and the second question is, what music artists do you listen to? That depends on what you... I mean, like, as far as video game music goes, it'd be, as far as video game music goes, my favorite composers would be Mahito Yokota and Koji Kondo. These men are amazing at what they do, and their contributions to the Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 video game music, just awesome. Oh yeah, there's also Grant Kirkhope. His work on mostly the N64 Rareware games, those were great too. Those were just masterpieces. So it's really, I can't really pick a favorite out of all of them. I just can't. Now, as far as other music, like pop music, I should say, my favorite would be, I guess, Queen, because I love their We Are the Champions theme. That is arguably my favorite song of all time, like non-VGM song of all time. It's We Are the Champions. Obviously, you're never going to hear one of my videos because, copyright stuff, yeah. But yeah, if I could, use music like that, that would probably be one of the first songs I use because I just love it. It's really catchy. It's arguably one of the catchiest songs of all time. So, and that's not just me saying that. A lot of people are, but it's not surprising to me in the slightest. Funny thing is, I had to make a video of myself signing, like American Sign Language, signing that song, the song's lyrics, as one of my final projects in an ASL class in high school. And I think I got an A on that, if I remember correctly. But I still have the video. And no, I'm not going to show it to you guys because, again, that's it's copyright, so I wouldn't be able to post it on YouTube anyways. So, wah. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all I can tell you guys, though, as far as that goes. And next question is, what is your favorite SpongeBob special? That's for me, that's like a battle between Friend or Foe and Have You Seen This Snail? A lot of people have mixed feelings on Where's Gary, but in my opinion, I don't know why, but I just love that special. Like, even to this day, especially when that song, I don't know, like, it was a song that was performed by, like, some famous performer, and it was about how SpongeBob, misses Gary and whatnot. That every time that I hear that, I always tear up. It's a very deep and emotional, I don't know, like, it's just very emotional, to put it simply. And while people think that SpongeBob is meant for comedy, what's wrong with the occasional emotional special, or, it's just, It's a very emotional and heartfelt special, to put it simply. And I think that they put plenty of effort into that, enough to deserve respect. So, but again, that's just my opinion. So, and as for Friend or Foe, I think that's a good special because it does a good a pretty good portrayal of the backstory of Mr. Krabs and Plankton. And, even though that they've broken that continuity several times since then, I guess, I'm going to go with that because it actually had some emotion in it as well. But I don't know, I guess that's just my thing, is I like emotional specials that, tug at your heartstrings. I don't know, just me. Again, with this "it's just me" thing. I'm sorry I overused that, but that's just pretty much all I can say. Next 3 questions come from Triforce DK. Yes, yes. Have you ever played any of the Donkey Kong Country games? If so, which ones? Every single one. I played the original 3 on the SNES, and I actually own all 3 of them on Virtual Console, and I actually bought and downloaded them before they were taken off the Wii Shop channel. Yeah, the Wii Shop channel. I managed to buy them before they were taken off, but from what I've heard, they've been put back onto the eShop, so it's not really that big of a deal anymore. But for some reason, Nintendo did originally take them off the Wii Shop channel, which was pretty scary because a lot of people didn't get the chance to get it, and Nintendo didn't really give a reason why they took it off. So that was pretty frustrating. But I downloaded them before that happened, and even then, my brother and I still owned it on the original Super Nintendo, so I got to play it when I was first started playing video games. Pretty much all 3 games, literally. So yeah. And as far as the 2 Wii games go, I own both of them. I mean, no, not the 2 Wii games, like the one on the Wii and the one on the Wii U. I own Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I also own Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So basically, simply put, I played all of them. Alright? And I do eventually plan on Let's Playing all 5 of them. Alright, second question is, do you ever think you will get around to getting a Steam account? I've been bugged by all my friends to get a Steam account, and I can tell you right now, I'm still not going to get one anytime soon. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to anytime soon. Because personally, I see Steam as a weight loss program for my wallet. Because I just feel like I'll be too tempted to impulse buy games that are really expensive on there. And that will not end well when I'm trying to spend money on actual stuff that I need and whatnot, like grocery shopping and whatnot. So I don't know, that's just a worry that I have. I know there are plenty of free games on there, but I don't know. It's just another account I have to make and another website I have to remember to go to, so I don't know. And nothing I've heard is as pretty addicting, so it's kind of iffy if I will ever get one, and if so, when. And number 3, what has been your least favorite Let's Play that you've done? Oh, this is an interesting question, actually. Not that the other ones have been interesting, but still. Let's see. Let's go. I'm gonna go through all my Let's Plays real quick. But actually, that is a toughie, actually, because in some way, I've enjoyed every single Let's Play I've done, at least in some way. Let's see. Luigi's Mansion was a pretty fun Let's Play. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I enjoyed Mario Sunshine. I enjoyed Barnyard. I enjoyed DK64, Warrior World, Kirby's Return Dreamland, Happy Feet, Creature from the Krusty Krab, Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't say that because, I did enjoy it for the one episode that I made. So I need to work on that. I would have to say that my least favorite Let's Play that I enjoyed making was Kirby Superstar. Because I am terrible at that game. It's not the game's fault at all. It's me. I'm terrible at it. So if you're terrible at a game, you're probably not going to enjoy doing a Let's Play of it. So that's not just, a fact, but that's my personal advice to you guys who are aspiring to do Let's Plays. Make sure you enjoy the game before you do Let's Play of it. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's definitely my least favorite Let's Play I've ever made. Other than that, I don't have any regrets as far as, the games I've chosen to do. So that's that. Alright, these next 7 questions, I'm going to make this really short because I don't want to have another 40-minute video. It's from the Portal Pony Gamer, yeah. First question, what's your favorite silent protagonist? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Reiterate that, and I will answer it in the January Q&A video. Number 2, Seinfeld Spitstain versus Lemur Boy 123. Seinfeld Spitstain because of Jimmy Neutron alone. It's hilarious. I love that Jimmy Neutron video. It never gets old. It's hilarious, but also really messed up. Just warning you people if you decide to watch it. Number 3, rate the MLP film seasons. Okay, let's just do... Season 1's my least favorite. Season 4 is my favorite. Season 2 is my second favorite. Season 3 is my third favorite. I enjoy all seasons. I think they're all, in general, they're all good. And, you know, they just don't have enough bad episodes to dislike any of the seasons. I can't really, rate them, give them a scale 1 to 10. I'm just going to say that those are my favorite in order. Season 4 is my favorite. Season 2 is my second favorite. Season 3 is my third favorite. And Season 1 is my least favorite. So, just going to leave it at that. Number 4, do you know about Five Nights at Freddy's and Freddy? Do you know about Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes, I've heard about it. Number 5, what's your favorite FPS game? I'm guessing by that you mean first-person shooter. I don't have first-person shooter because I haven't really had enough experience with them. I played them, but I played them casually, but I don't have enough experience with them to have a favorite. But the closest thing to a first-person shooter I played, actually somewhat, because it was a blind Let's Play, but somewhat, was Metroid Prime. But that's not even first-person shooter, that's first-person action, so... You know, it's kind of debatable. Well, actually, not really, because it's officially a first-person action adventure, but still, it's not first-person shooter, so it doesn't count. Number 6, N64 versus SNES. I've had more experience with the N64, but I think the Super Nintendo is just barely better. Barely. But I like both consoles a lot. I love them. But... if I was to, I personally like the SNES more, even though I've had more experience with the N64. But I think I've actually played more SNES games than I played N64 games. Not on this channel. I definitely played more N64 games on this channel. But I play more Super Nintendo games casually. Number 7, coffee versus soda. Soda, definitely. I don't drink coffee at all because it's disgusting, in my opinion. In my personal opinion. If you like it, that's fine. That's good. You know? It's up to you if you like coffee or not, but I prefer soda. Even though soda's not good for you either. Neither are. And finally, I think... no, this is not the last question. Next question is from Tiber64, again trying to hurry us up. What are you planning to major in? Currently, it's a decision between computer science and film. But if whichever one I decide with, I'm going to minor in the other. But the thing is that I don't have much experience with computer science, but I do like computers. So I want to give it a try and see if I like it. So I'm going to take a programming class in the spring. And as far as film goes, it's something that I pretty much already do. I edit videos all the time. Even though videos are not and films are not exactly the same thing, I still have somewhat experience with film. You know, I have more experience with film than I do with computer science. So it's just something that I should definitely study, definitely try out. But currently I have not declared a major yet. In fact, I don't plan to until right before junior year, which is in a couple of years. So it's going to be a while. Okay, next 2 questions. Well, actually, next 2 questions. And these are our last 2, actually. One is from... yeah, because the first question from Mysterious Idiot was, have you heard of Five Nights at Freddy's? And I already answered that by the Portal Pony Gamer, yeah. Okay, so last 2 questions are... these are the last 2 questions that I will answer in 2014. Yay. Well, not really yay, but Matthew Gaming 50. Yes, have you ever played Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2? Okay, so I'm answering this one separately because difference between knowing about them and having played them. And no, I have not played either of them. I've just heard about them. And the second question is, if so, do you think it's scary? From what I've seen, it is. But if I was to actually play them, then it would probably be a different experience, but I don't know. So, but that, everyone, is it for December and it for 2014 for both the Q&A series and this channel in general. So, I'd like to thank you guys for sticking around with me. I honestly was not expecting to keep all my subscribers through this. I honestly wasn't, because I just could not get videos out on a regular basis this year, and I really apologize for that. I had plenty of opportunities to do it over the summer. I mean, it's understandable, me not doing it during the fall because, I was just starting on college, so it was getting kind of, nerve-wracking, the schedules and stuff. And, with, early on in the year, I was preparing for high school graduation, trying to apply for colleges, and and you could already tell I was really stressed out, during my Plants vs. Zombies Let's Play. But what it all comes down to, I did have opportunities to record, but I didn't take all of them, and that's my fault, But I honestly wasn't expecting you guys to stick with me through all this, and I really appreciate that. And because of that, I'm going to definitely make an effort to get more videos out to you guys, possibly even daily. But then again, that's a little overkill, but at least 2 or 3 videos per week this next year. That would be a goal of mine, and I'm currently working on it as we speak. I'm pre-recording LPs to make sure that happens. So stay tuned for way more stuff in 2015 than I had in 2014 as far as this channel goes. I had a lot more content on my vlogging channel this year because I started a daily vlog series in June that it still continues to this day. So trying to keep up with that in a gaming channel is going to be difficult, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it, and if I fail, I'm going to try again. I'm just going to keep on going until I finally succeed in managing both channels. And with all that, everyone, I will see you guys in 2015. Thank you.